What's good? Yeah, man. This is just a little flow of consciousness video. I'm just laying down. Just kind of random. I want to get my thoughts on record. 8:21. Yeah, man. I wanted to first. I want to thank you guys. On that PG. I know Orange Juice Jones got me out of the bathroom, and that was just crazy. So I left that video up so y'all can see what really goes on and how this is just a real flow of consciousness. Normally it's my meditation time. I kind of just be chilling before I go have my little light breakfast, get my day started. But I just wanted to get this on record. I met one of my subs out here. We met up. That was fly. You know, my brother KJ. Shout out to that brother, man. Um, we had a good time, man, and that's what this is about, man. Meeting, linking up with like-minded brothers, getting some shit done, and you know, just keeping it, just really keeping it 100 with each other, man, and really making moves, man. So I wanted to share some of my thoughts. Let me see, open up that. What's up, John? John Public, man. Salute, man. What's up, Timothy? Yeah, bro. Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in. You know, at least do that. Um, but yeah, man, this is really, it could be a ramble, but it could be very useful to you brothers, man. I want to just get this on record. So I was trying to wait for a couple people to come in because I really wanted to share these thoughts, man. So I'm sharing some of my meditation thoughts with y'all. So this is, I think, we just gonna just flow on this one. And I'm thinking about doing my live show tonight, the call-in show tonight. Um, when I get back, I'm sort of be leaving late this afternoon. If I'm up to it, I will. I will leave. I will do the show tonight. I really want to, and this could be a good. What's up, Hannibal? What's up? This could be a good lead-in for the show tonight. But yeah, man. So I wanted to share these thoughts that I was having this morning about being here in New York City. First and foremost, I'm in more of the residential side, Soho. It's a lot quieter here, which I've forgotten, but it's nice. Like, it's still people out, but different flow of energy. I'm around $1 million condos, multi-million-dollar condos. So this part, you gotta have your bands up. You gotta have your papers straight. And it's different. It's interesting because the energy here, it is a little bit more calmer than like going to the city. like Times Square. Most of those people that's there too. I didn't go this time. Most of the people that live there, I mean, that's there. It's a lot of visitors, tourists, and stuff like that. So it's always like kind of. I'm over that kind of shit. I'm like, nah. I mean, it's not. It ain't nothing going on. I mean, I've seen it, been there, done that a million times. It's like even then, it was you got a taste of it, but it's like kind of whack after a while. So just being here now on business, man, on a different. I mean, most times we come up here was on business, but just being here this time and just seeing everything that happened after COVID, um, and just getting the essence of New York, it's a different vibration. It really is. And what I noticed, I like to walk. So I was walking everywhere last night. Um, I came back and fell the fuck asleep. I hope my man KJ made it all right. I ain't even checked my phones. I mean, I crashed once I got back. Um, it was just a long day. I met with some of the models. I met with the main person I wanted to meet, and so that meeting went beyond excellent. Not only I came up here to close one deal, I closed multiple uh, potential deals for down the road. And this is how things work, man. It's so weird because when I first got here, remember I got locked in the bathroom. Uh, the energy already started off crazy, and I think that um, wow, Hannibal, it's 5:24. What's up, freezing the game? Yeah, different cities had different energies. But it's interesting for New York because New York is supposed to be quote unquote the capital of the world. So you can kind of get a good gauge of what the vibration is from other people. I mean, other places. Um, but like I said, this is a flow of consciousness, guys. So if I'm rambling, I might be just rambling sometime. But I'm trying to get it out. But really, I came here. It started off crazy. The video when I got locked in the bathroom. There's some chick, of course, try to come and get me out. She came struggling to get me out of there. Then, uh, you know, they don't have. It's just weird, man. Like when you are in your masculine frame as a man, totally. I don't give a fuck where you go, even here. People are staring like shit. I was even throwing a little shade at this little restaurant. I sat there for a while. I was patient, just observing, quiet, and I saw the people. Most of them, uh, the alphabet community. It seemed like it anyway. I can't tell anymore. They all over the goddamn place. Um, but they were looking at me. It wasn't too many black people either. It was one bed wench amongst these other guys, but I don't know who she was. I don't know what. I don't care. But the sisters here, they have no man. It's like none. Like no man. It's like none. Zero. Like no man. Like none. You don't even see that. And what I found is that all of the women travel in packs now, even the white ones. And that goes back to what I was saying about uh, these women, man, on the universal scale. They are done, man. It's just really sad. It was two sisters that was sitting down, and I was on the phone talking to one of my boys trying to find this little spot. He was telling me where some good food at, and to watch the game over here in Soho. But it's a lot of fucking restaurants, and that is true. It's a lot here, y'all. So y'all can pick and choose. Sometimes it's just like, uh, okay, it's just like not. This is how, like I said, this is a flow of consciousness. It's just like how a bitch. This is why a bitch shouldn't have too many options when she have no purpose, because you can get confused. And so, not I had a purpose being here. That's not what I'm saying. I want y'all to follow what I'm saying. I wanted some food, but I didn't know what I wanted. So it was so many options. You know, I just kind of was just kind of roaming around. Looking at this spot, going to. That's kind of how in the spiritual world what women do. They don't have no fucking purpose without a man. And it's when you give them all these options, they don't know what the fuck they want. They just roaming around from this spot to this dick to that dick to this, maybe here, maybe there. You know what I mean? So this is the essence of the city. Too many, all these options, all these things to do. My business partner, the one I met up here, cool lady, she was saying how reportedly New York is supposed to be the happiest city. Uh, Supposed to be the happiest city. And, oh man, appreciate the $5, man. I appreciate it, man. Freezing the game. I appreciate the $5 super chat. I said not super chat. I'm sorry, cash app. Appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. But what I found was it was these two sisters that was sitting down. I walked past. They waved at me, and they was all in the player's face. They were looking like, damn, like they see a man, like a black man walking. It's just your frame. And being here in New York, that's rare, man. I was looking, I didn't see it. Only brothers that I seen, I'll be honest with y'all, like brothers, they were bouncers at these little spots. And they kind of was effeminate, you know what I mean? But, as far as just the physicalness, they look masculine. Um, but they were kind of effeminate, you know what I mean? So I'm walking around and I'm seeing women with all these quote unquote options, but nowhere to go, no direction. Which is why they travel in packs, because on the esoteric understanding, they become one mind. So they all, it's like that's why it's hard to even approach a woman in a pack, because they all one mind. So they all think it's a hive mind. They call it the hive mind. They all have the same mentality. Even if they're not in packs, they coupled up. But you could tell. Listen, man, you could tell here. First of all, you could see the lonely energy. You could really see it. And getting back to what my friend said about being the happiest city, I could see why that could be from this standpoint, because you have so much here to do, and it's a social environment. And all women like to do is socialize, and most effeminate men like to do is socialize. So it's really no boundaries. There's no, you know, you just go and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just let's go out, girls. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go here. Let's go here. It's always on the go. Everybody's on the go. But then what I notice, this is why it's a slight swipe right and left culture. What I do notice is that it's a lot of bars, and from there ripping and running on the street, women are pulling to a bar setting, which is what my boy told me that lived out here for a while. If you just happen to be in there, that's when they settle down, they calm down for a second from their ripping and running the rat race. Then that's when you can kind of holler at a chick, and she chooses you. Maybe you could be the new dick for the night. Uh, you know, nothing substantial, nothing that makes sense. Maybe it can spin to some fun relationship while she's here. in the city, not building nothing. You know, they ain't gonna be doing that. Um, they may have decent jobs, both have fun jobs. When I get off work, when I get off, we're gonna meet up. We're gonna go to this bar. It's always you got to go somewhere. Got to go, go, go. So you never really have time to be calm. This is a heaven for purposeless people because the stimuli everywhere, constant. And what I also noticed, when I was telling my boy KJ, my sub, we chopping it up here. What I noticed was all the women walked the same, and I showed him. I said, "Look," I said, "they all have the same energy. It's just this fast pace. Even women that were attractive, nice shapes, but it's the same energy. It's like a masculine energy with them." And I seen some of them with couples. They had girlfriend and boyfriend. Uh, the dude is like effeminate, of course. I didn't see nothing like masculine. And this time I'm actually looking. I said, where the men at? Let me just see what men are doing. I ain't see shit. Fellas, what the fuck? I mean, this is crazy. A lot of women, man. There's definitely way more women than men. But all the women just look crazy. Some of them riding bikes with their dog in the seat, riding through the city. There's just a lot of loners. And New York City can disguise that because it's a lot of shit to do. You see what I'm saying? It can distract, which makes these women really become these spinsters and ran through, and because there's nothing here. It's like it's a bunch of characters. Everybody's a character. And I worked in New York for a long time, but I'm just saying, just coming back and really assessing the people as I'm walking and just being out, just really assessing this place. But what I really find, man, these women travel in packs, man. I mean that's the main thing that stood out the most. Uh, a lot of white women, shit. Uh, Now, like I said, granted, I'm in Soho, so you gotta have a little paper to live out here and be staying out here. So demographics is a little different, but you still looking at people with paper for the most part if you out here, and it's still the same. So people with no papers probably even fucking worse because you have less options. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, hey man, y'all hit the like button if y'all forgot. Please do that. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all my brothers, man. Oh shit, I got a few stretching and watching the morning star. That's what's up. Freezing the game, Papa. That's what's up, bro. Appreciate you, man. That's my man. Exactly. That's why they travel in packs. Yep, you gotta feel good. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you're right, Hannibal. It's just interesting, man. This city is interesting. Now, all that to say is that this is what I try to teach you, brothers, man. Once you become abundant in your essence, in your spirit, man, as you develop, you got to use things for resources. So I come up here, and the main player is this lady, man. She's I've been knowing her for some time, and it's weird how we met, man. That's another story. But if we met, well, I could tell y'all this shit. Fuck it. I mean, it was the universe because I remember seeing her See, look, God, man, I ain't even want to get too deep this early. I really didn't. I really didn't. But I had to share this to my brother so y'all can understand that Dr. Scott is telling y'all something that he lives. Okay, this lady, man, she's Dominican, and I used to see her. She's a friend of mine on Facebook, and I used to see her, man. She's real popular up here in the Latino community, man, and she's like, I just see a lot of shit she's doing. I'm like, damn, she knows everybody, man. This chick, and she was just a friend of mine on Facebook. I didn't know her. She used to own hair salons, so we kind of, I guess, we became friends because of common interest. Uh, you know how that goes to the analytics, whatever. But anyway, we were friends on Facebook, and what was interesting is, listen to this shit, fellas. And I want y'all to, I want the 15 men that's listening right now to take this shit in. This is still some game of how the universe works in your favor. If when your purpose is correct, man, and you don't put bitches on no pedestal. Now she's an older chick. She's like 10 years older than me, but she still got a little situation. You know, the Dominican women sometimes can still be packing. But she cool. But all that to say is that she uh she was a friend of mine on Facebook. And I remember even when I was dating chicks, not really dating, but I was my son's mother. Um, I dealt with her. I was strategically dealing with certain women. I mean, I wanted to say the right word, strategically, because my Latino son's mother, I remember dealing with her and saying to myself, she was average. She's about a six. Uh, but I remember dealing with her like, okay, I'm gonna deal with her because I knew that I was gonna be doing a lot of shit in the Latino community because I saw the need there. This is some years back, y'all. Some years back. I was already planning for my future. I said, okay, I'm gonna deal with her. She could be my like maybe my wife. My at the time she could service me. You know, I felt use of her. But she broke that off. Of course, same thing, no different. But I'm just saying, I'm telling y'all that to segue into what I really want to tell y'all. So I dealt with her. I said, okay, because she can help me with closing deals. She's Latino. That'll kind of help me get some shit done in the future. That's how I'm thinking. That's how I was moving. Not to get no ass, okay? Now wind up, she was same shit, y'all. We had a kid together. I'm like, okay, cool, it was all right for a second, but then she turned like the rest of them. So anyway, but all that to say is that fast forward, this lady, my Dominican friend, she I said when I'm ready to make these certain moves in the Latino community, I said I'm gonna reach out to this lady. Like I said, I didn't know her personally or had ever talked to her prior. But don't y'all know how the universe works? She reached out to me first. Tell me that ain't some deep shit. The irony of that. She said, "Hey Scott, I like your work, and I would like for you to work with me." It was just like weird, man. It was just, it fucked me up because I'm like, "Yo, how did she reach out to me?" And I said she was on my radar to reach out to, but she the one merged this shit together. I ain't talking about right now. This because I've known her now for a few years, but I'm saying that's how we got in contact. She reached out when I was. She was on my mind for me to reach out. This is why I say the universe is abundant, fellas. You don't have to be making 10,000 a year. I mean a month. When you have access to the universe, when you tapped in, everything is for your use. So she reached out. I did a fashion week for her. I brought all the models, not all the models, all the hairstylist team, makeup team, and I did her shows, helped her do this. You know, she took care of me, and we became friends ever since. But she said she really appreciate me and she liked my energy. She liked the shit I'm talking about. Now I don't get any flirty vibes with her. It's nothing like that. I don't get that. It's nothing she tried. We've been in a room together. Nothing. We just talking business. Now I'm saying you fast forward to this weekend, she came up, she helped me with the model, she helped me do the shoot. I didn't even ask her to do that. She just came. We sort of been talking some business, and she wanted to see my clothes and get me on. And she loved my clothes, by the way, fellas. I mean, she came in with just organizing shit. I was just laid it out for her to see. She just took over. I was like, oh man. I said, thank you, man. So now she wants me to. I've been approved the preliminary show, man. That's coming up in August, right before Fashion Week. So I'm excited about that, man. So, shout out to the universe and you guys supporting the brother. Uh, yeah, those are my New York walking shoes, man. Yeah, I designed those specifically for New York, man. Those are walking shoes for NYC. That was in my collection. Um, but yeah, so I'm improved, man. It's a preliminary show you get to do. It's like in a month, few weeks actually, uh, before the Fashion Week, and that's fly, man. Right here in New York City. So in her community, she's doing something with a lot of Dominican hairstyle. I mean, I keep saying hairstylists. See, I got to get used to it because now I'm in the fashion realm. I keep saying hairstylists and shit. Cause I've been doing so many shows for that for all my life, but now this is why I'm teaching you brothers, man. Black men, y'all are universal men. Y'all can once you set your mind to something, you excellent in everything. You know what I mean? Yeah, everything you touch, it expands. But yeah, so the deal worked out with her. I'm excited about that. Secondly, I met my sub. He came. He was looking clean as a motherfucker. He had this purple suit on, but it was just clean. It was like a soft purple, like almost like a pastel type. But that shit was clean, man. Don't you know? As we in the city, people was complimenting his suit, man. That tells you even the vibration. Everybody was staring at us as we walking. Two masculine black men. He a little darker than me, meaning it's fly because you got different textures. That's what I said. Black men, we the shit, man, and we stand out. I think he like 6'2". I'm 6'1", and we just walking through the city. All eyes was on us, man. I was telling him, man, everybody's staring. And he was zoned out. We was just chopping it up. But one thing about me, Pimp, got to tell you, I pay attention to what's going on. I just kind of because I use it for mental data for myself. Not that I give a fuck. I don't care. I'm not looking like yeah, they watching us. I just like to get a bead on how people see us. Cause they try to act like they ignore you, but them motherfuckers be staring like shit, man. And because I know whom we are, but they were just like, man, y'all, your suit is nice, and people compliment my big necklace I had, my Kemetic necklace I had. I got this big joint with the beetle, back in Kemet, protect you from spirits and the death. So I rocked that joint, man. And even the police dude was like, damn, police officer in New York City. He's man, that shit hard, man. He was like, that's nice, man. That's a nice. He just couldn't take his eyes off of it, brother. He was like, damn, that joint really nice, man. Now, you taking New York City by storm with your presence. This is what I'm teaching you black men. And not only that, my brother, he came up here and we're gonna do some business together, man. And I'm excited about that too. Not only I closed the deal with my peoples, and then my brother, we get together, we chop it up, and we're gonna close the deal to do some fly shit together. So this is what I'm saying, fellas. Ultimately, what I'm saying, like I said, it's a flow of consciousness, is that everything becomes a resource to you. Even when you come to a place like New York, it's how you use the resources around you. That's becoming a god. On my channel, Superior Man, God-like level. That's what we talk about over here. And when you really just look at it, I'm not up here to have fun. I enjoy myself, walking, chilling, observing, and learning. That's fly to me, you know. And learning what you're capable of. So I came up here and got multiple things done. And not only that, I could just throw this in there. She even talking about opening up a hair school in Dominican Republic. It really had me, it's a feature, and that she said they would love it. She knows, and we just put that out in the universe. Right now, we focus on the show, but I'm just saying these are the potential things you can do when you are completely a masculine man and you are completely in your frame. The universe will start taking care of the rest. You don't have to compromise like a lot of these suckers doing up here. And then the brothers I did see, a lot of them switching. Just super effeminate, man. It's just unfortunate. And this place will break you. This place will break you if you're not. And like I said, all the women walk the same. It's just hard. It's just a weird walk. And I showed my boy when we were walking. I said, just look at them. They all walk the same. Some of them look nice, nice little shapes, but it's the same fucking energy, man. That shit was tripping me out. Everybody's in a hurry to go no fucking where. When COVID was here, your ass was stuck. You couldn't do shit. Now all of a sudden you're in a rat race. You're just running here to here to here. It's like darting. How you gonna raise a family in this kind of shit? And your girl being patient. How? You can't do it. So yeah, man, I'm just saying, fellas, I wanted just to drop that flow of consciousness, man, and I don't know if it was a ramble or what, but I hope y'all kind of understand where I'm going with this, man. Get yourselves tight, man. The universe will take care of the rest. You got to be purpose about your brothers, and I really fucking mean that. It's time to take over, man. And I'm sharing this about the women. They're finished, man. You have nothing. If she's not serving your consciousness, your purpose, you have nothing. Again, if she's not in your consciousness and willing to serve your consciousness, which is your purpose, whatever you're committed to, man, you don't have nothing. You don't have anything. Ask yourself that. Even to your girlfriend you may have right now. Oh yeah, you fucking her, digging her guts out. Oh yeah, ooh, ooh, ooh. But really look at her and say, what is she really serving? Because I'm not even in my purpose. A woman is always going to be safe. If you're, as a black man, if you're not in your consciousness uh, and committed to your purpose of being, you don't really have shit, man. She'll be around you too. Because now your purpose become hers. I mean, become her. Low key. That's why you get agitated with it. Like, damn, I gotta go ahead. I told her I was gonna take her to the movies, man. Fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, man. I mean, cause I ain't gonna want it. That's what you become. That dude. Man, I told her I was gonna go to Vegas with her, man. Fuck. I don't want to, but I'm gonna go ahead and go because she gonna be. That's the man you become. Yeah, it's zombie land like a motherfucker. That's the man you become, man. The 18 brothers in here right now, I don't want y'all to become those men, man. So just being around, I saw this condo. I'm gonna tell y'all some wild shit, man. I was stuck on that place, man. It was 507 Broome Street, and it's like I've been there before. That shit was mean. It was chocolate on one side, and like this almost light granite on the other side. It was the same condo, but I looked it up. Them Jones go for millions, man. It was a fly ass building, man. And I went in closer, and I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. My being has been there because I had that. I was in that situation and living in there, like I felt it. Um, when I went up close, that shit was fucking captivating. Meaning, it was something that I was stuck on it. I was smitten by this place, man. Meaning, that's the energy you want to be around. Meaning of wealth and understanding, but it's for you, not the people. I didn't even see no fucking people where I was at. It was just the view, the vibration is really what I was gravitated to. I was stuck on that place, man. And right across the street was the Dominic Hotel. Fly is a motherfucker. Woo! I think I stayed there one time back in the day. I can't remember. But that shit was fly, man. I think. I don't even know if it's new, but I remember the Dominic. Fly is a motherfucker. I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. That's the gravitas. And part of it too, the looks you get being in a high vibration man, black man, American black man, you you're gonna get these stares when you're in certain locations too, because you're not supposed to quote unquote be there if you're not some type of athlete or some type of entertainer that they can't put you in a box of. That's no reason why they staring. They like the way you moving different, so they trying to understand it. They trying to make sense of that movement. Y'all not supposed to be walking through the city calm and cool, chilling, looking clean as fuck, and no athletes and nothing. So who are you guys? What is this about? I even had the New Yorkers, man. They don't want to do shit for you, but the motherfucker was like, man, we supposed to charge $10 for the if you to order something. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. He said, but you know, I'm gonna do it for you, man. This guy said, and I saw it said it's $10 minimum, and I saw everybody else swiping that $10. I saw it, and he didn't do it for me, and I appreciate it. I tipped him too, but I appreciate. This is what I'm saying, guys. The universe will start responding to you, man, and you live life abundant, man. So I didn't want to go on too long. I wanted to get that out so y'all can go back and rewind it. But again, man, um, if y'all appreciate that, man, like I said, support the channel. Y'all can just cash out. I appreciate it, man. Anything, I appreciate the love. Just show that y'all appreciate the game. I only got one from freezing the game. That's my man. I know he show appreciation, so I appreciate that too, fellas. Continue to show love, and y'all do support, man. And like I said, y'all got to start investing in yourself. And my sub that I met, he's one of my biggest investors in me. And then me and him about to do business. I saw what he was working on with one of his business partners, another black guy. I'm gonna put them on. So that's the only thing on my motherfucking mind. We meeting Wednesday, phone conference, but that's the only thing on my mind is seeing how we can work together and get that shit done. And even also my friend, she was talking about opening up a boutique, starting off somewhere like the Bronx somewhere, maybe Brooklyn. She was saying, but she's focusing on Latino community. And I understand why, because they're gonna want to spend that money, and my look is fresh, and she want that on her people. She wants that look. She ain't stupid. This is a smart woman, and I don't blame her, because that's a hell of a move. Because the Latino community as a whole, man, they ain't really got no real fly direction of clothing. But my shit looked fly. She want her girls. She was saying, she said, "Oh, it looks nice. I want them to be." She want to be the first to introduce it here. That's another thing. She want to get the boutique store, but that's down the road. But she want to get my stuff out here. But she said, I told her we're gonna do about 6 to 8 months is the goal, up to a year. Then we can open up a store next year around this time. Tell me that. Look how shit works, man. I'm out here. I'm showing y'all better than I can tell you. So now it's on, man. Close the deal, and Now you got to go all in for yourself, fellas. Y'all have to support yourselves, man. But you got to invest in people that you believe in. Because in turn, people take care of you. And it's not even about money. That's what's funny. It's really you believing in that. You know how much shit I had to sacrifice to get to a point in my life? I used to spend so much money down to my last dollar damn near just to meet somebody, just to go on dinner with somebody that's of importance. But when it was done, I was met with great things. I was able to do great shit. So if y'all haven't supported the channel before, uh, Cash App Gloves Off Show, I would appreciate it. Let me see. Oh man, he said even if I'm gonna read some of these comments and then I'm gonna probably check out of here. Not check out, but exit the stream. Even if they mothers of children. Yeah, it's necessary. Freezing the game. You're right. You said, excuse me, fellas. The morning signage. Let me see. You said even if they the mother of your children, it's hard walking away, but it's necessary. Your purpose is first. Yes, I got so many projects plus work and no help from my exes. Exactly, exactly. Your purpose is first. If you don't have a purpose, you really shouldn't even be in a relationship, guys. I seen some women out here with some nice ass bodies, man. This one black chick, and my sub was with me. I said, "Look at that ass in here." Black chick. She could have been Dominican, but she had a nice fucking situation. But then I'm looking at her energy. She masculine. That's what kills it. It's like, damn. See, I enjoy see because here again, guys, the more you actually this is the flip side. Yeah, y'all enjoy ass and titties, whatever y'all may like, whatever what y'all like. I'm an ass and hips guy, thighs. I love that bottom frame. Oh, anyway, and that never changed. I liked it, but back then, my old self would just want to just get in it. But I remember start feeling empty when I'm getting in it. I'm like, I'm not really fulfilled. Like it was cool, but you trying to bang out a damaged wound. You know how crazy you look. I knew nothing about that shit back then, but I used to feel that way. That makes sense. I'm looking at this chick. She making all this noise. But I'm like, this bitch is damaged. I'm not the only nigga she didn't just fuck. She didn't. So you look crazy. So now, as you develop your masculine frame and your masculine essence, and you really in purpose, now you're looking at women. You really enjoy it even more looking at them. At least the first you'll look like, damn, because you want to create now. Because you're looking at some material. You understand what I'm saying, fellas? You're looking at material like, damn, I want to create something with that. But then you now, right after you say that, now you're assessing her energy. It's like, oh God. Now it actually gets worse. It's like, fuck. Then you go down. You like, okay, well, it was good while it lasted for like a minute or two looking at it. Fat booty. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's over with. That's when you know you in purpose. Cause now the extra mile, you looking at her energy, it ain't gonna match. She has to choose you, and you stand in your purpose as a man. Like I said, you may have to sacrifice for years to get no ass, but in that time frame, it may not have to be years, but you got to be in your purpose, man. Like I said, I was totally in my purpose up in, you know, all the way to this point. when I just really started turning my life around, there was this one chick that I was dealing with, but I wasn't really dealing with her. She came into my life. This is what I'm trying to tell you. She really was intrigued by the shit I was working on. She wanted to help me. She did help. She was in some of my videos. She helped me set up at hair shows. She helped me do this. She helped me do that. She used to come over my house and cook for me. And all the while, I didn't have sex to her for a long time. She was really like my friend. But she would just come over and just cook for me. And I used to enjoy that. I told y'all the story about her. But then we started dealing with each other. But it got crazy because she didn't listen after a while. She started getting. See, that's sometimes you're battling with the damaged wound. And you don't have time to do that. That's why you got to assess totally. And then she don't acquiesce. You gotta keep it moving. Now I know she's out here in the same person I'm talking about. She's out here in New York. I didn't hit her up or not, but the last time I was seen her here, she was already developing this program, just like the rest of this energy out here. And she probably all the way gone now, all the way totally engulfed in it. But all that to say is that men, you gotta have your purpose intact. That's the only reason I'm saying that, fellas. Have your purpose intact. It's not about no woman, it's about you. And so she coming into your life to serve your purpose. She should be committed to your purpose. If she's not, you don't have shit. Bottom fucking line. You don't have nothing. If she's not committed to your purpose, seeing it through, the goals, you don't have shit, fellas. I don't know, some of y'all may need to rewind that back, but you don't got shit. Man, you know what? I'm spitting with a flow of consciousness, man. I'm dropping some dimes, man. And I only had one person appreciate this content this morning, man. I'm sharing my thoughts, some of my meditation thoughts with y'all. And I had one person freezing the game that cash at me. And the rest of y'all, 28 people in here. That's why I can't be giving y'all too many jewels, man. At least my brother, my sub, he invests in me, the one I met. And now we about to close the deal. He invested in himself. He came out here. He caught a lift out here. That's what's up, freezing the game. You got to do it, man. See. It's like the ass is like a drug because you want to release, but it's kind of effeminate. This is why it's effeminate when you do it. I've been there. I'm telling y'all, it's effeminate, which is why I stopped. I stopped when I was just having sex with these chicks. I didn't want to go all in because I felt something weird. But I didn't know what it was, but it's actually effeminate because appreciate the Cash App Black Passport. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, y'all. I'm spitting. I'm giving y'all some morning game right now, man. I'm sharing shit that I be thinking about for myself, and it helps me to move. But when I used to sleep with these women, I started feeling weird afterwards, or even during. I'm like, man, this shit ain't cool, man. She may be attractive, but I'm like, I ain't getting shit out of this bitch. And then I just bust a nut, but I could have did that shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? You pouring into something that's going to be rebellious. She's not going to listen. So it's effeminate because that's what women do. They do what you doing. Like, meaning they want to stress free. So they just fuck any dick. So you could be the any dick nigga. Who are you to give instruction? If you just a dude that just don't care and you just want some ass, go do you. I'm not even dick checking nobody. I'm saying the higher levels you go to superior manhood, which is what the universe is calling for. Cause y'all, we got a lot of work to do to correct society, black men. We have a lot of work to do to correct society, black men. We have a lot of work to do to correct society, black men. And it ain't your head buried in no fucking ass. That shit is dead. We've been doing that. We were doing that on a plantation. Stop burying your head in your purpose. No woman should have access to just mount you, a god. You know how disrespectful that is? The thought of her being able to just ride your cock because you available. Hell, that shit, make me want to, that shit make me almost want to throw up, man. The thought of, even when that shit crosses my mind, I'm keeping it a buck. The little Puerto Rican chick I was doing a photo shoot with yesterday, I'm like, damn, you could tell she was doing a little soft choosing, but I'm like, nah, bitch, just model. Like, I need these pictures done. I've been there, done that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it'll cross your mind, which it should. You still a heterosexual male, which is normal. But your first purpose is, what can she do? That's why the ass is like, it's really down the line. Because after that, is she cooperative? Cool. Now, don't go by what a woman say, go by what she does. Cool. Then by that point, then maybe she may, she may submit to you, and you may be able to to enter her in under those conditions, under those circumstances. Just enter her because she got a fat booty, man. We got to get out of that, man. That's like played out, man. That's played out spiritually. That ain't, man. That ain't, you know. So, yeah, man. I didn't expect this to go on 51 minutes. You know, I see 24 people are in here. Uh, Somebody sent a super chat. Oh man, freezing the game, man. No free dick. Exactly. Hey, freezing the game, bro. I appreciate your support, bro. I really do, man. You are investing in yourself, man, and I appreciate that. Like I said, I appreciate that from that standpoint. We all have to do it, fellas. You got to show the universe how committed you are to yourself. I had to do it. You know how much goddamn, like I was telling Pimp God, I spent a little over $1 million in those close to 10 years I was in Silver Spring in Maryland, doing shows, doing events, helping people out, paying for this, paying for that. I had to invest in it. I had to fly here last minute to go do this, under my mentor. He didn't pay for it. Had to get this, to buy this. I had to invest in myself. It's thousands of dollars, fellas. Y'all got to get in the habit of investing in yourselves, man, for information. That's another thing. Y'all want a purpose, but y'all gotta invest in information, like you would do at a fucking university. But as black men like myself that been through it, that's sharing this game, is a university. I'm out here. Met with my other sub. We doing business, can potentially change his life, and other brother that he's working with, his life. This is what it's about, men. But I digress. We got to get our head out the stupid shit, black men. I want y'all to start stepping y'all game up. So, yeah, man. I just appreciate the brother, man. KJ coming out here, chopping it up with your boy, you know, and just doing some fly shit, man. So, all right, man. If y'all, like, again, about to hit it, If y'all enjoy the content, I may do a show tonight. Let me know. Hit the Cash App. I may do a show tonight when I get back to DC. Depends on how I feel. But if y'all interested, hit the Cash App, man, to support this channel. Uh, the super chat. Oh man, you said this Flow of Consciousness gonna set up your week. So I need it, man. Yeah. You said y'all on the front lines. That's what's up, man. We gotta take the heat, man. Cause I want you brothers to be our best selves, man. I want to go to city, meeting brothers that's doing fly shit. Like I said, man, my sub that I met last night, we came here now. We about to do business together because he still was in his purpose. He's investing in himself and his purpose. And now, I mean, he showed me some shit he got, man. I told him to start focusing on his chefs. Man, this brother about to take off, man. He paid for a consultation. He was in limbo when I first talked to him. He paid for a consultation. Man, this brother now, man, he about to do some fly shit, man. He's in the clothing piece. He about to do his chef stuff that I told him. And look how his life changed less than a year, man. I love that brother, man. Shout out to KJ, man. But some of y'all brothers just want free game, and that's it. Like, hey, y'all ain't investing shit. I seen what this brother was paying. He sends me cash apps regular. And he pays for consultation, and he paid to get out here, and he paid to sit down and eat with me while we were here. And I appreciate it, you know. But that's what it's going to take. Y'all want something, you got to invest in it. And want something is you. It's you that you want. You want to find yourself again. You want to find your ultimate being. You want to find that. And when you want to start becoming that. So that's all I had, fellas. You know. Make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in and before y'all leave. Um, you know, just want to spit this flow of consciousness, man. I'm kind of. And if y'all enjoy it, again, hit the Cash App, Gloves Off Show, Cash App. If y'all appreciate this. If not, it's all good. All right, y'all. This is me. I was laying in the bed. Peace.